guys as welcome back, or a new video or what, but we'll I can't remember where I am. So we've got the Austin 7 all prepped. You might have seen some primer, I think. I can't remember what you've seen anyway, you have to have a look back through the videos. But basically we're about ready for paint, so we're just getting some heat on. We want to get some heat in the panels. Quick double check. Yeah, if we can, I always like them above 20 if I can, but we'll go around double check everything. We've got a little bit of Spectro just to put on any of these little look through marks. But yeah, looks alright now. So I'm going to get it all cleaned down, all organised, and I'll come back and we'll try and put a coat of paint on it and see what it looks like. Back in a minute. Right, definitely warmer in here. Austin 7, so I've tried to show the one coat going on, the first coat, like I normally do, but trying to keep an eye on the airline and stuff like that at the same time as paint. So you got some of it anyway. Although it's a small car, it's difficult because you can almost paint both sides from one side, but you still need to be careful with the airline. So Got a bit of trim done here. Fuel tank's all done nice. That's ready to go back on. That's the back piece, so that bit fits along here. Covers that up, so you can see now it's painted. So we've got a couple of little bits to nib and polish. But you get the idea of it anyway. Something else. Right, so what we're going to do now, just so you've seen it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to let that dry. We'll come in the morning, we'll just denib it. He's not picking it up to the following day, so what I might do is just get it all flatted and then polish it the day after, just to let it dry thoroughly, properly. When you flat the top off it, more gases can escape, so it'll polish up a bit easier. Yes, that's this one. I can't remember what else was in the video. We've got tractor stuff and various other bits that you would have seen already. I'm trying to think what videos I've done, which ones I haven't. So, and then we're back on with. We've got to finish this. We've got the MGB. That's what I was doing actually. MGB to go round, do a little video on. See where the rot is and stuff like that. We've got a door skin to put on that, or a door, I can't remember which one he said. And we've got a couple of bits at the back to do, a couple of little rear quarter issues. Usual MGB, if you've got one, or you know somebody, or you've had one, you'll know the usual problem areas. To be fair, that one is actually pretty good. It's just, we do have a few little areas, so we'll go through them. Be on this video, but it'll be next, so it'll be tomorrow for me. And so yeah, we'll leave you with that, and you should see this one actually. I should say we'll leave. We'll get this one back together so you can see it. We won't see it completely built up because we still haven't got a front end. They needed this painted and finished to get it back so they can fit up the front, so they can fit all the rubbers back on, fit up the front properly, and then bring me the front end to paint the front end. So you'll see those bits. Does that come off? You'll see those bits appear in some of the other videos. So, but yeah, MGB next, I think. Right, just I can't remember where I am. I don't even know if I've shown you these or not. But we've done some sprinter doors. They were white. We've done them silver for the customer. They're coming today to take these and fit these back on. Next in line is the smart car. So the smart car is basically two doors. It's had some really bad stickers on there, and the people that have tried to remove them have absolutely ruined it. So we've had to sand it completely off, fill the gouges in, reprime it, and then prep it on. So you'll see that one a bit later. The Austin A7, bit of a catch up if you like. That one's about done. We just need to double check and rebuff that one. I think you've seen that already on another video. If you haven't, this one's nearly done. Back together. Right, we'll get these clean because I'm due a couple of people, so I'm going to get these this car cleaned so we can start masking it. And then I put on some time lapse trying to show this one actually getting painted so you can see something. I don't know what's in the video. I've been trying to do these in between jobs, 4 jobs. And rather than just trying to concentrate on one per video, because I completely lose where I am because we've got so much going on, it's better if I just keep dropping in, and then you'll see bits and pieces as we go along. Right, I'll get these cleaned and I'll be back soon. Right, bit of an hectic day, trying to get back. I don't know where I left you this morning. I think I showed you the doors. Doors are gone, they're fitted, gone. We've had a load of MAN lorry stuff turn up, so we'll have to get them sorted out. Pretty much one driver's corner, I think, by the looks of the boxes. Turn that off so I can hear myself think. So this is still here. That's going in the morning for me, later in this video. So the smart car was in primer this morning over here. It's now here. I've now just finished painting it. So you can see, I don't think you saw the repairs anyway, but you can see it's painted now. And for some reason I'm out of breath. That was a long walk. So for anybody that's interested, I use the MEPA system, pretty much the entire thing. Thought I would fit on there. Pretty much the entire range really, but as much as my supplier sells anyway. So yeah, somebody had put had some really bad stickers on it. Somebody else had tried to take the stickers off using a lot of heat, melted the plastic. There's only plastic these doors. Wrecked them, left thumbprints in them and all sorts of stuff. So we've had to sand all that out, fill up the gouges, sand all the high bits and everything like that, prime them. That was the day before, and then, which is when you've seen it this morning. I think you saw it prepped, ready for, it's been about 8 hours since then, so I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, it's painted now, so that's one less thing. Them doors are gone. It seems to be, we get rid of something that's hanging round, and then we get more. So I'm like, right, nice one, I've got rid of these doors. Is that still on? Yeah. I get rid of these doors, and then the doors get swapped for a load of parts. So we're just constantly tripping over stuff, unfortunately. Right, I've turned the light off because I was going to go home and then I forgot about the video, so I'll turn them lights back on so you can see what we're doing. Right, so we've got MGB. I will go around it properly. We're just messing about at the minute with some other bits and pieces in between stuff. So we've got nice MGB there, rosewood steering wheel and everything. I will show you around this one. I said I would. A lot of people like the other one that we had with the V8 in. This one's got the V8 in as well. This is a genuine factory one, so it's everything's there that should be there, if you like. So you'll notice the doors off. Basically the doors, usual MGB thing. Doors knackered. You see it's all rusty. Now a lot of this will clean up, but it's labour as well. But a new door skin's 100 quid, and the frame on this door is really, really good. So for the sake of 100 quid, ignoring the labour and materials and everything like that, rather than risk it and we clean it all back and paint it now to potentially do it again in 2 years' time, for the sake of 100 quid, everything's taken off, everything's completely back to bare metal, and we can start the whole process again, if you like, with a new skin and everything on. I'll show you on the other door, because we've already done that already, because we did expect to put a skin on that one. We didn't expect that one, so You'll see this one's already got a new skin on it. And I don't think we've painted the back yet, no, but you can see it's with a fresh skin it already looks better anyway. So, and to be honest, this door was actually really good, just the skin was gone. So right in the corner, usual area. I'm assuming you can see that. So I've got some bits and pieces to deal with. Although that looks bad, it's not actually that bad. We've had them a lot worse, and I'm sure if you do them up for yourself, you'll know about these things. And judging at that panel, actually, and the screws, looks like somebody put. And this is always the problem, you see. If you don't cut it out and get rid of it, that inner one that they've left in has caused it to rot through the brand new outer one. Just ruined it. That's all fallen out. So, which is why with a job like this you can't price it. You might be able to give somebody a ballpark figure, but you can't price a job like this because we knew we were fitting one. We knew we were cutting that off and inspecting it, and then we knew we was changing the door skin on this side. So what we've ended up doing is doing 2 door skins, and now we're into the sill and everything like that on this side. So now hopefully, once we've cleaned it back up properly and organised it, hopefully it's just the end piece. If it's just the end piece, we have a sill here that we can cut the end piece off and make any repairs that we need to. Now, absolute worst case scenario is that front wing's going to have to come off, which hopefully not, and we'll end up fitting that whole sill. So, and I say hopefully not because this car's been painted quite a few times in the past. Now from a distance it actually looks alright, it looks fairly straight, good clean car. But usual thing, all these, I don't know if you can see that little sunken area. This here should be a clear, that's that piece, that's this piece with a piece of T-trim inside it. Louvers as well. So what'll happen is, you can guarantee, yeah, rubber's not very good either. You can guarantee we'll try and break that wing away. We'll end up into there, potentially have to take the windscreen out, potentially have to bare metal all that and start again with that piece. And then it's where do we stop? Do we stop when we get up to the line of the other side? Or do we do that top piece as well? And then it's both wings off, replacing the T-strip, bolting everything back on with fresh hardware. Assuming it's... most of them are rotten when you try and take them off, so that's why I'm saying new hardware. So yeah, hopefully we can just get away with minimal on this. 1 for me, so we can turn it round quick. 2 for the customer. And we haven't, well, 3. In an ideal world, budget, no problem. This car wants stripping right back, and it wants bare metaling. In which case, then you'd fix everything and then start from scratch again. But we ain't got anywhere at the moment for parts. My back room's completely rammed with 2 cars, well, a van and a car. This all needs to go somewhere nice. Normally when we're doing stuff like this, it's shells. We have We have the customer strip it, or they'll send it somewhere else, have it stripped, and then come to us. We try not to get involved with stripping or rebuilding. For anybody that's fitted this chrome trim on here, and you'll know where I'm coming from with that. Sometimes it can clip on and it'll go on lovely. Other times you'll just hit it with the palm of your hand just to get it on, and you leave a big dent in it, and then you're buying a new one then, aren't you? So we try not to get involved with any of that. We don't mind if we have to take off a backlight or a bumper or something to paint. That's not a problem, but we don't want to get involved in stripping full cars anymore. We used to do it and it was just a nightmare. You spend just as long, if not longer, rebuilding it than you do doing all the welding and paint work in the first place. So we just ain't got time. And when you excuse the microphone there, we've got fluff on there. When you're also trying to explain that to the customer, not a lot of people understand. Some people do. Not a lot of people understand the labour involved to put it back together nicely, because you can guarantee loads of rotten screws and nuts and bolts, and so then you're replacing an awful lot, you're cleaning a lot of stuff up, you're tapping stuff out. But yeah, loads of waffle on that. I'll show you around properly when we get a bit more involved with that. What we've got tomorrow or later on this video, we've got a BMW front bumper, and we've got this MAN stuff to do, and we've also still got to fix this Transit because it's terrible. But yeah, we'll get back to you tomorrow or later in the video for you lot, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? Supposed to feel. How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
to be quick. I'm running out of space on this card here. It's already in the red. So you just see me doing a lorry panel. We wouldn't normally, we do repair them, but the lorry's already got a brand new one on. So what I'm going to do is repair this one, paint it, and then they can have it back on their shelf. So it just has to be somewhere close, because they can't send a lorry out with anything missing or a hole or any defect really. So it all has to be sorted out. So rather than buy another new one, we've repaired this one. This one will go on the shelf until the lorry comes back in again. They'll then fit this one back to the lorry. I'll get the new one, which I then paint, and then that one will go on to into their stock, so they've got a spare corner. Basically, this sort of fog light panel, if you like, headlights up here. This is a sort of fog light, so you can see. You should have seen the process. So underneath, I should probably say, underneath's all bonded. So it was very rigid. So what I've done is I've just melted the crack together on the top, because it was super rigid anyway, because I'd already bonded it yesterday. So yeah, and basically just bodyworked it, as you can see. It'll make more sense once it's painted. When it's all one colour, it's a lot easier to see what you were doing, like. So yeah, so that's literally a tidy up job. Go on the shelf. They'll in an ideal world you'd just buy another one, but these are quite expensive, and then they still need paint. So we look at labour. If I can fix it enough so it's 80-90% and they're happy, and it's cheaper than buying a new one and then paint, that's what we tend to do. I mean, do a lot of that. So we've got I'll just show you quick before my SD card runs out. So we've got a load of new panels here. Basically, what have we done with that one? That's the headlight panel. There's a couple of bits that fit behind it. That's a corner, step bucket. I think what's happened is he's hit a weighbridge, because everything's really low down, and just took it down the side and scratched it all and broke all the brackets basically. But this one, yeah, this one's kind of a get you out the get the lorry back on the road as quickly as possible job. So that will go onto a stand. All these new bits, these will all be painted, and I believe these will get fitted, and then we'll have to paint the other bits that come off, but you might see them down the road, you might not. It just depends on what I remember to put in these videos. I don't know if we was on about the transit. So we've got a little repair up there. Had some welding to do on the back doors. I think we've already gone through that a little bit there. And also usual transit, the driver's doors practically falling off. So we've had to weld that up. I don't know if I've already said in this video or not, but I've actually got another one outside and another one due in with the exact same problem. And I bet we've done 5 or 6 of them already last year. So that's how common they are. People just let the door go, and then basically rip the hinge, break the door, bend the hinge. So right, we'll get these organised, get some primer on, and we'll be back. Got batteries, only got half in it. It was fully charged. Right, so we've done everything. Was I'm trying to think where you were. I think you saw me repairing this. So this is in primer. It's all been sanded down. We just cleaned it off. We've got all the rest of the bits ready. So this is there's a bit there, and I need to try and not forget this little beauty right there. I've got to try and remember it's there and actually paint it. So BMW we're going to put into primer. So you'll see that we've masked the whole beamer up, and then we've backmasked some areas for primer. I could have feathered these out more and got away with maybe an aerosol or something like that, but it's too far gone, and I'm not painting it today. So we'll put some proper primer on it. That'll bridge everything hopefully that needs doing, and then while that primer's drying we can be painting all these bits in here, because it's already masked up anyway, and then back mask for primer. Not going to affect that job, and we also get another one done at the same time, which is good. And then we're just masking the transit, which I believe you've seen, and we'll try and get that painted today as well. So hopefully we can show most of this on this video. I don't know how long it's going to be, so if it's hours and hours long, I apologise, because I don't know where I am and what I've recorded. So we'll try and make sense of it when we chuck all the clips together at the end. So right, we'll get some primer. Right, good news, bumpers in primer. And the MAN parts, I didn't forget. This is that one that we repaired, so you can see turned out fine. Perfectly acceptable. That's the upper piece. Where are we? So that's the step bucket. Side panel. I think that's a little filling piece, to be honest. So they're done now, they've had the 3 coats. Trying to think what to do now, I'm losing the will here. Right, yeah, I've got to go and paint that transit, so we'll get on with that, and I'll show you that when we're done, just to speed stuff up a bit.